자, 그럼 이제 몽상가를 한번 찾아보도록 하지요. 몽상가. 뭐 근방에 있네요. 아, 이거 위로 가는 건가 아니면? 아니네. 여기 뭐야 여기는? 아래로 가는 건가? 길이 헷갈리네. 헷갈려 진짜. 일로. 여기로. 여기다. 일로 가라는데? 길이 진짜. 뭐야? 저절로 되네. 문이 부서져 있네요.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its
금융업이구나.
largest
금융업.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
코린느를 찾고 있습니다. 몽상가.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
틸리?
You've come to the right place then. Corinne is inside.
아, 안에 있어?
Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
집의 역사를 왜 네가 신경 쓰지? 이 사람이
Why do
지은 거
you need to
아닐까?
know the
조상이?
house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add.
아, 부동산이구나.
Soon after, I witnessed disturbances.
집에
Led me
귀신이
to fear the
있다고?
home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night, and furniture moving about in the attic.
객실에서
And last
사람의
week,
배설물을 찾았다고?
well, you shan't believe it. I found human
무슨?
feces in
밤에 무슨 소리? 넌 왜 여기 있지?
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
야, 이거 캐롤트 저거 너무 신경 쓰이는데 이거? 잃어버려 줄 텐가?
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my
그렇지.
whim. The second sword, is it in case the first
들어가
one
봅시다.
breaks?
여기인가 보네요. 빵부터 주워. 괴물이 있다고? 귀신이 있다고? 유령?
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
아, 있다. 코린 힐리. 뭐 누가 있나봐요? 괴물인가? 아니,
Stop. Go away. Don't do that.
뭐야?
Leave it.
아, 위에 있구나. 위에 있다고 하네. 그럼 물건부터 좀 쓸어 가볼까 그러면? 이렇게 만두.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
피? 일단 위로 가봅시다. 위로.
Stop. Go away.
어디 뭐 있어? 괴물이다. 괴물. 아닌데? 저거 그거네. 그 늪지에 그 꼬마애 같은 애. 얘는 뭐야? 얘가 코린네 틀린가 보네.
Wake up, it's just a dream. Wake up.
꿈에서 못 깨어나고 있어.
The doll.
인형?
The attic.
수염이.
All right, time to check the attic.
Put it down,
또
please.
잣.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
잉크통은 먹었잔. 이 사람 지금 꿈에서 못 깨어나고 있어. 이 사람
Go away.
악몽 꾸고 있는 거야. 이 사람 지금.
Leave it.
다락을 수색하자. 위층으로 가라고 하네요. 위층으로. 일단 문이 두 개가 있고요. 여기가 있고. 내가 아까 이게
Put it down,
여기
please.
문 가봐.
That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
이거 가져가야죠. 먹을 잔 없어. 다락으로 갑니다. 다락으로.
Stop. Go away. Leave it.
아, 저 사람이 그 무슨 해몽술사가 그렇다 그랬죠? 오케이. 어우. 이렇게. 빨간 거 뭐 있다.
Wait, the
여기구만.
next room's blocked.
뭐 어떻게 아드로 부셔야지 뭐. 와, 뭐 많다. 이게 아이템 파밍이네. 아니, 그리고 여기 뭐 지금 뭐 중세 시대에 뭐 헌금 인형? 뭐야? 살기 힘들다고 하는데 각 집마다 뭐 에메랄드 가루에 뭐 아주 보석이 한가득해. 알코에스트 뭔지 소젖 비지마 챔피언 술도 많고. 아, 맥주 마시고 싶다 갑자기 저거 보니까. 이건 또 뭘까요? 아기용 침대 그림? 그림을 조사하자. 종이에 급하게 그려진 아기용 침대 그림이다. 아이가 그린 것 같다.
There was a cradle on the
인형을
second
요람에
floor.
두자.
Wonder what had happened if I laid a doll in
아래로
it.
가라고? 아래? 아래? 이거 아까 전에 그 지하로 가야 되나 보다. 지하로. 여기 지하실이 있었거든요. 여기다. 여기로 그쵸? 여기 아드로 부실 수 있고 아이템 훔쳐먹고. 아우, 왜 그래 가만히 있어. 야, 주스라고. 주서 철선. 빠세. 여기 뭐가 있네요. 또 줍기 시다리스 강배송. 다이아몬드 가루. 이거 봐, 부자야 기본적으로 다. 잠깐만, 나 되게 좋은 아이템 얻은 것 같은데 지금? 야, 똑같은 거야. 도플러 전리품이랑. 근데 이거 되게 혐오스럽게 생겼으니까 서큐버스 전리품으로 하고. 무슨 벽돌이 있네? 내 아드로 깨부신 그 벽돌인가 보네. 이게 다야? 뭐야 이게? 룬스톤. 뭐야 여기? 올라가. 이거 뭐야? 아니네? 아니네. 여기가 아니네. 이거 다른 곳이네? 위네? 위로 가는. 뭐야? 이쪽인가? 요람이 있었다고? 요람이? 아까 그 꼬마애가 웃는 건가 보다. 여기? 요람이 있다고? 요 방에 있나 그러면? 이게 요람이네? 적응 안 돼 진짜. 수영 저 까무잡잡한 거 진짜 적응 안 되네. 왜 문이 세게 닫혔는지 알아보자.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate.
길을
joy.
찾아봐라 이런
A
건가?
riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another
지하실에
clue
오븐
there.
있다고? 오븐 그림. 그럼 다 지하로 가야겠네. 여기였나? 여긴 아니에요. 여기가 아니고 여기로 가서 여기다. 그쵸? 여기 오븐. 그치? 오븐을 살펴보자. 여기에 숨어있는 것 같은데 그 꼬마애가. 통에 숨어있는 건가? 여기 개구쟁이 녀석. 얜 여자구나. 여자애.
could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so
너무
bad they'll
겁먹어져
hurt you.
방어 기제로 축방 날아갈 수도 있지.
Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams.
마법을
I'll
쓸 줄
not her
아는구나.
wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
이건 놀이가 아니란다
The
친구야.
way you play, well,
너한테만
it's only
재미있을
ever
뿐이야
fun for you.
너한테만.
That's
빨리
because you're
깨워.
a dullard.
열받게 하지.
All you humans are dullards.
열받게 하지 마.
You
난
give the dreamer
위쳐야.
nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red.
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just
한심한
pretended
눈초리로
it is,
쳐다보고 있죠.
make
아무리
everyone think
꼬매라지만.
that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
협상? 뭔 협상을 해 얘랑? 얘기해보자.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a
아
godling.
고들링 얘네
But
고들링.
if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend, not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
오케이. 그럼 이제 그 코린느 틸리에게 말을 걸면 되겠죠? 위 여기라고? 깼네? 와 신통 방통하네 그 꼬마애.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw
이
furniture.
집의 역사를 꿈꿔야
Hungry
한다.
furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Anyway, I
시리에
can pay you
대한
back.
정보를 좀
There is
주세요.
actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first.
황금
After those
철갑상어 저기
deranged
그
dreams, I feel it's full
맥주집이잖아.
of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
오케이. 황금 철갑상어에서 코린들을 만나자. 나가는 길에 그 은행원한테 말을 좀 해야겠죠? 이 집에 귀신이 들렸다고? 고든님이랑 또 약속한 바가 있으니까.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
그래, 약속은 지키자.
A bit of both. A
Go
demon
mind
had
them.
captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently. Though she refused to
이
talk
집엔
about it.
저주가
Nobody should
들렸다고.
inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh well. It sure put me
부동산
in the balls.
개떡락. 그렇게 잘 보고 샀어야지 미리. 굿도 좀 하고 해야지. 자, 황금 철갑 상어로 갑시다. 이름 멋있다. 황금 철갑 상어. 마치 무슨 종로에 있을 법한 그런 술집 이름인걸? 아직 중요한 거는 노비그라드 제 돌아다니고 있는 건데, 노비그라드에서도 아직 한 요 부분 여기만 돌아다니고 있다. 요 위로 더 가야 돼. 그리고 여기도 있어. 아주 멋있어요. 노비그라드 외곽도 여기다. 철갑상어가 여기죠. 문도 철갑상어처럼 철로 딱 돼 있어. 위에 있네? 여기.
The eternal fire protects us, but the witcher sure comes in
오케이, 셔터마스 이터널 파이어 셔터마스. 여기 있네요. 아, 코리
A dream
코리
in here.
넷틱이구나.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
오케이. 꿈을 꾼다는 것, 그건 과연 무엇이지?
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings,
근데 이
emotions.
친구 살짝 키라 매치
Truth
닮았다.
is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others.
야, 뭔
further
소린지
obscuring
모르겠다.
things.
알았어.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who
아,
sees.
의뢰인들이 보는 거야?
My
좋네.
gift lies in summoning the right dreams.
좋네, 좋네.
At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
오케이. 시작하자.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest,
그러면은
most complete
시리를
memory you have of...
잃어버렸을 때 그때의
Woman's name is Siri.
기억? 이 중에서 가장 강렬했던 기억? 내가 얘 목숨을 구해준 적이 있었구나. 내가 죽었을 때 그녀는 그곳에 있었다고? 케어 훈련할 때가.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard.
아, 그래?
No idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her
이런
stamina.
난세에서는 이런
couldn't
교육이
hurt.
좋아요. 검술.
I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was
아,
indisposed.
그런 적이 있구나. 나
Knew
몰랐네.
then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
있어?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
아, 이렇게 돼 있구나. 이것도 들어보자. 궁금하다 이거.
I accepted
시리랑
a job once.
게롤트의 관계.
Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there.
이게
Didn't
고아
know who she was.
만났을 때구나.
The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the waters of oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
또 궁금해.
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
그녀의 목숨을 한번 구했어. 이거 뭘까?
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter,
예니프도
we've been
시리를 딸이라고
separated.
부르는구나.
I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stege Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on
누구랑 싸운
stairs,
건데?
slippery from blood.
누구랑 싸운지 모르겠다.
It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense.
뭐,
Do you wish to continue?
이 목숨 구해준 거는 뭔 내용 잘 이해가 안 된다.
Then please do.
빌게포츠요? 그 뭔지 전혀 모르겠네요.
It was
전
in Rivia.
이야기인 것 같은데
The second war with
전
Nilfgaard had
이야기를
just
몰라서
ended.
제가.
There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town.
종족 폭동이 마을에
I
덮쳤다.
tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork.
아, 위쳐판 볼드모트가 있어요?
He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us
게롤트도
there.
죽을 뻔한 때가 있었구나.
That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about
능력?
them.
그래, 이거 정확히 말해줘야 될 것 같아. 고대 혈통의 후손이야. 뺨.
She's a child of the elder blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
사기캐. 고대 혈통 사기캐. 말해줄 게 또 있나?
Yeah, there's something else.
아, 이런 것들? 그들은 그녀를 시간과 공간의 소녀라고 부르지.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between
이게 순간이동
worlds.
슉슉슉슉 움직이는 게 그게 고대
Turns out I
혈통의
don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really
능력이라던데.
understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
오케이. 또. 그래.
Yeah, there's something else.
통제하는데 문제가 있었다.
I
아무래도
remember Ciri having trouble
미숙하겠죠,
controlling her
처음에는.
abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities
아직
fully
시리가
to
완전
this
그래도
day.
I
아직
see.
그래도 어린 편이니까.
Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally.
오, 그렇구나.
I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable
오케이.
and try to relax.
오케이.
You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
그렇지. 예니퍼랑 트리스는 왠지 안 찾았을 것 같아. 단델라이온을 찾을... 걔랑 친하지
Maybe
않나?
Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
왜 갑자기 뜨개질을 하지? 단델라이온이네요. 단델라이온. 꿈속에 들어갔나 보다. 화살꼬비는 있네 여기에. 뭐야? 꿈이 이게 끝은 아니겠지?
Dreamt of a
아,
swallow
제비야
at
아까.
first.
제비.
After that, just nightmares.
At times, the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Siri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him.
로즈마리와 타임을
Someone
자유적으로.
left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
로즈마리와 타임. 아 로즈마리와
The
타임이
rosemary
아니라
and thyme.
로즈마리와
Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a
단델라이온을
bridge.
찾아가라는 거구나.
The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
도와줘서 고맙군.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Siri.
아, 큰 도움이 되었어. 로즈마리아 타임으로 가자. 몰리에로를 좀 가져갈까? 소젖. 좋습니다. 그러면 내려가서 로즈마리와 타임으로 가면 되겠죠? 거기에 단델라이온이 있다 이거지.
Glass tastes as sweet as the first backing. I long to curl up with a bottle.
놀랍게 나고. 아, 지금 새벽 2시 반이네. 일단은 좀 멀리 가야 되는구나. 이거 쭉 갑시다. 와, 여기에 느낌표가 있네. 못 참게. 뭔데?
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
어, 레알?
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going
아,
since
무슨 뭐
yesterday,
양아치들이구만.
apparently celebrating some big loo.
이거 내가 잡아줄게.
Yeah, sounds like Skelliger's.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us.
진짜 돈 준다고? 오케이.
Drive away the hooligans. We've not much,
오케이.
but it'll make a tidy sum if we all pitch in.
알았어.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world.
빼빼 여기서 이거 쫓아내고 빨리 갑시다. 로즈마리아로 갑시다. 이거 뭐야? 컷신도 있네.
Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's part of Skellige today.
여기서 꺼져 이 자식들은.
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad, Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace. Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
좋아. 여기서 꺼지지 않으면 내 분노를 맛보게 될
I'm
거야.
not going anywhere, but you are. If not, I'll carry you out right after I knock you unconscious.
You're threatening me? Me? You know who I am?
누군데? 페로의 요르군주가 누군데?
Never heard of you.
Continental rats. Oi, mates! Come here! This pipsqueak's looking to get his gob walloped.
뭐야?
Spell a card.
이 자식. 이건 이런 거 안 되네. 여기 레벨 1이야 근데. 그냥 잡을 수 있죠? 잠깐. 빵 정도는 먹을 수 있지. 빵도 못 먹어. 무서워요. 빡센데? 잠깐. 피해. 이 자식아 강공.
Too late to surrender.
이 자식아 잘 가고. 너 일로 와. 오케이 하나 끝. 오케이 둘 끝. 끝났죠. 이렇게 되면 끝났죠. 끝났죠 제가. 좋았어.
Fine. Enough. Great phrase, Tits. That sobered me up quick. Gents, let's go now. Have our fun elsewhere.
좋았어.
It's not worth shite if a week
여성에게
on
돌아가자.
Hey there, friend.
나한테 돈 준다 그랬으니까 얼마 주려나? 한 100원이라도 줬지.
Thanks so
100원?
much. We'd not have managed on our own. We're not rich. I hope this is enough.
고맙군.
It's plenty.
충분하다고? 얼마
Farewell.
줬을까? 25? 경험치 25? 아 얼마 안 줬네? 이 자식들.
Got my eye on you. Yeah, Witcher.
자. 어우 날씨 또 왜 이래? 아니 날이. 갑자기 좀 뒷골목으로 온 거지. 뭐야? 아 좀 외곽이구나. 로즈마리아 타이밍.
You'd normally pay for that.
레빌인데 겁나. 아 여기가 여기 보관함이 있네? 보관함이 좀. 뭐야? 여기 세표지도 있네? 이정표도? 아 여긴가 보다.
I'll never come back, you stinking scadges.
All we wanted
어디야?
was
뭐야?
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've
단델라이온이
toes
없네?
for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass.
친구네
as
친구.
always.
아
Who were those
졸탄.
men?
얘 그게
Local
걔구나.
colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment.
단델라이온이랑 다
Long enough for them to turn
친구.
our home into theirs.
이 뭐야?
All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
여기 뭐 인수했다는데 뭐 아무것도 없네
With
지금.
pleasure.
졸탄을 좋아. 또 아우. 졸탄도 같이 싸우니까 좋다. 우리 실전이죠 이것도. 어하. 아우. 아 이럴 때 뭐 엑시 이런 거 쓰면 딱 좋은데 지금 못 쓰게 돼 있네. 호.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
야 잠깐만. 여기 너무 굿다잉. 너무 좋아. 이 자식아.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
이 자식아. 치명타다 이 자식아. 됐나? 꺼져 이 자식들. 남의 집에 와가지고 말이야.
That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
예스.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
그냥 솔직하게 말해야죠 이런 건 뭐.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognise her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably.
아
She might be in danger.
도망치러 온 거죠.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
그러니까 단델라이온 어디 이거 말하는 단델라이온 어디 있어?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that
몰라
myself.
너도?
Maybe
오케이.
you could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to you hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
아하.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
오케이, 일단 그럼 단델라이온을 찾아봐야죠. 잠깐 보관함 잠깐 보자. 뭐 보관할 건 없구나. 이런 것도 다 팔자 그냥. 어차피 아니야. 이거 세트는 필요할 수도 있으니까 유물들은 그냥 팝시다.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot.
단델라이온이
I plunged
민들레
into purest ecstasy,
무슨 뭐 그런 꽃
imbibing
이름
its
그런 건가
nectar.
보네요.
Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
위쳐 센스로 1층의 단서를 찾아보자. 그 김에 이거 뭘까 이거는? 여성 팬으로부터의 편지? 당신의 매혹적인 시선이 머문 제 얼굴은 빨갛게 뜨겁게 달아올랐습니다. 온 세상의 망각에 회오리 밤에 얽혀 빙빙 돌았고 저는 음악과 노래 그리고 당신은 감로주를 마시고. 야, 여긴 기본적으로 다 문과 감성이 깔려있어. 위쳐에는. 어우, 단델라이온이 엄청 인기가 많았구나. 여기 뭐 있다.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No. That's exactly what we're looking for.
한심하게 쳐다보는
Excess
게롤트.
planner.
아, 그렇구나. 단델라이온과 계획이라.
Dandelion and planning. Good one. Besides,
봉합했나?
anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad.
야야야.
Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings. Official
누굴
and private.
만났는지도 기록이 되어 있나
So,
보네.
who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
그게 도움이 되죠. 왜냐면은 남자 여자 중에서 여자로
Not a
딱
bad
추려지니까.
idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
오케이.
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
구절.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
오케이. 단델라이온의 수첩을 읽어보자. 오. 아, 이게 좀 근데 이런 게 또 되게 많거든요. 뭐 이런 우쿨렐레 같은 것도 있고.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion.
그래? 요것도 있네. 요거
This
아,
the
그냥
loot he got from
상호작용이구나,
the
이거.
elves of Dolblathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest
whoa.
vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion.
애기 똥풀 뭐 이런 것도 다 있고. 이건 보관함이고. 그러면 그 수첩을 한번 읽어봅시다. 소지품에서 퀘스트 이거겠죠? 아닌가? 이건가? 이거 로사바 아뜨레 그 붉은색처럼 부끄러워하는 장미같이 공정한 로자는 우울한 기분에 빠져들었다. 그녀는 날렵한 그녀의 드워프와 춤추기 위해 정중하게 그녀의 수업을 피했다. 길도르프에 있는 정원으로 둘러싸인 매력적인 저택. 길도르프에 있는 정원으로 둘러싸인 매력적인 저택에 로사바 아트레라는 친구가 있는 것 같고, 몰리 시체 안치소 다음에 있는 저택. 베스퓰라. 폰타르 입 근처의 세탁소. 마라벨라. 아, 왜 이렇게 많아? 엄청 많이, 여자들 엄청 많은 건데 다 만나야 되는 건가 이거를? 와, 이거 뭐? 졸탄이랑 대화를 할 수가 있네 지금?
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
와, 이거 선 너무 많은데 이거? 몰리 알아 몰리?
But
졸탄
well
몰리
she
아니?
knows the touch of silken lace. She shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects.
야.
Examines it from all perspectives.
마라벨라?
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it.
아,
Former
문화생.
pupil. Well, the tales he told me
사제지간에
about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the
사제지간에 이거?
strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh. Truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
베스퓰라.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
뭔 소린지 잘 이해가 안 된다.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson
모든
hue,
구절이 완전
fair
시인이야.
Rosa
시인.
would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Varatra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation
그렇구나.
with him at the
다
palace
아트레의
in
대사가
Vizima.
그거구나.
Oh, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to
요렇게
tutor
또 연결이
Rosa
되네.
and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we Rosa preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
엘리할.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's
엘프인데
exceptional.
미녀구나. 완전
Dare say Francesca
엘프 하면
Finderbeard
역시
be
미녀지.
jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty is like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
보드카? 바이킹을 좋아하는 바이킹 여성.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
됐죠? 뭐야?
Had another question about the
뭐 또
planner.
질문이
Aye, aye, I'm
없어,
all
없어.
ears.
없어.
Well,
됐어요. 그러면은 뭐 맨 위에서부터 베스퓰라부터 좀 말을 좀 걸어 나가 봅시다.